Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Wizards Outlook. We told you guys a couple nights ago what this stretch could potentially look like. This is the very first part of the second set. Things have gone literally almost as expected. If you're a Wizards fan, it's probably not what you want, but the Hawks beat the Wizards tonight, 116-100. There's a lot of things you can try to twist your mind and wrap around. Bottom line is, you don't play defense, you end up in trouble. The Hawks, they're not the same young team they were a year ago. They're a little bit more. They've grown up just a little bit more. And what they made very perfectly clear from the beginning, Bradley Beal was not going to be the reason that they lost the game or had issues in Washington tonight. And they held him out of bothering them for a very long time. I know, Cardell, you tweeted during the game, with Cam Reddish and the job he did defensively. DeAndre Hunter started off strong defensively. They were locked in as a group on him. And it just spoke volumes to the other folks, the other pieces, that you had better looks than he had. They did a great job, and then offensively, the second half, Trae Young did some things. But Ray, we'll start with you, then Cardell. Just your thoughts on tonight's game.
It's not too much to say, man. It's beyond the point of sugarcoating. It's just a bad team, and I'm at a loss, man. Because it's not too many excuses to make at this point. It's just rinse and repeat every game now, making the same mistakes. Don't seem to be turning the corner in any way. I guess we're just gonna keep Brad's 25-point streak alive as long as possible. But it's dark days for the Wizards, man. I'm just being honest. And then this is not a good time to be in this type of mode. This brutal stretch they got coming up. Like I heard, they said a stat during the game, like the Wizards lead the league in fouls. That means you're not defending and you're fouling and putting another team on the line. So that it's not a surprise why the record looks the way it looks. But this is another tough one to digest. They did get a couple of guys back tonight. And I do understand that they're trying to work through a whole lot right now. So maybe some weeks down the road, when everybody's got their sea legs back under them, the things will look a little different. But it's bleak right now, man. I really don't have too much in-depth analysis for this one. Like it's just gonna be what it's gonna be for the time being. That's what it looks like.
All right, Carter.
Yeah, Wilson. Remember about 2 years ago, we was in Capital One watching the Wizards play the Hawks. I think it was Trae Young's rookie year with Collins' second year, and we were like, they're gonna be a problem soon. A lot of people weren't in the arena, but you could just kind of see that they were on their way, and they're knocking on the door there. This looks like a playoff team. How deep they may go if they stay healthy, who knows? They're still fairly young, but that's why they brought in veterans like Rondo, Gallinari, and all those guys to kind of help speed that up. But it's wild how things have kind of switched in a couple of seasons as far as the Wizards and the Hawks are concerned. The Wizards are where the Hawks were, and the Hawks are where the Wizards were at that point. You know what I'm saying? Looking towards the playoffs. This was Russ' best game. I think he was confident he can get at Trae, and for a minute it was working. His offense was the defense to keep Trae on his heels. But the thing about Russ is you can get to him, and Rondo got to him, got him kicked out, and that hurt the Wizards terribly. He's a veteran, man. He's too old for that. That was just it was just no need. You see the refs were calling every little ticky tack, anything that came close to something serious, they was calling the tech. So you gotta be smarter than that. I think Drew Gooden, addressed the chirping, which I agree with on the broadcast, saying, "Yo, it's too much complaining to the refs, too much chirping." Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, if you ain't winning games, why are you talking anyway? And I'm like, yeah, you getting smacked and ain't nothing to say. We gotta start winning games. No one's respecting us right now. You're not gonna get any calls. The refs don't care. The other team don't care. You gotta play through that and just win. So all that, all that bravado stuff that Russ it don't matter right now. You got to play smart and win games. You hurt the team with the text. Lopez, you getting kicked out. You hurt the team. And with all due respect, with the team, still need all the help they can get. You know what I'm saying? So if you get kicked out, it just made things worse. And at that point, we knew it was a wrap. Like Wilson said, the Hawks, their team defense on Brad Beal, put in Hunter, and then when Hunter went out, Cam Reddish face guarding them. They did an excellent job because if he got past Reddish, the Capella and Collins were waiting on him. And they kind of show you that bigs are important. I know people want to go small ball because they saw the Warriors do it, but my thing is y'all don't have the Warriors personnel, so y'all just don't. So them bigs gonna eat up them little dudes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you saw. They made Bill work hard. This is by far his worst game of the season. Yeah, he had the 25-point streak, but it was inefficient. It was 10 to 26, 0 for 8 from 3. 3 assists, 2 steals. That tell you they made him work because he didn't even have the legs to knock down 3-pointers. And I gotta give them credit, especially Cam Reddish, face guarding them, giving them different looks. That's defense. You just making him think now. As savvy as Bill is, you making him think and having to adjust on the fly every time down the floor. It is what it is. Saying even the best scorers can struggle, and that's what it is. And basically, it was just disrespectful because all the Hawks did was say, we're going to look at Brad Beal and dare one of y'all to beat us. Now, Russ was stepping up, but he got kicked out. See what I'm saying? So, last time I checked, the rest of the guys are NBA players. I know Rui was just, he's just coming back. He ain't have his legs. That's 9. But Robinson, he's been off all year. He's been there, so he just played bad. Bertans, Bonga, hey, it was bad. He ain't had no help. It is what it is, man. I don't even know what to say. That 2-man game between Trae Young and Capella, whew.
Lord.
it ate the Wizards. It ate the Wizards defense up, man, because it's like, and it's cold because you gonna either give up the layup, you gonna give up the lob, or he gonna kick it out in the corner for Reddish or DeAndre Hunter or Collins, and they gonna knock down the 3. And for people that know, Collins is shooting well from 3, even the power forward. He's knocking things down. So 40% from the field. So pick your poison. That's why it's hard. And then Trae Young, he didn't even shoot well until he got going in the fourth. He scored the last 16 points in the fourth. But damn, that boy can get to the free throw line. He done mastered that. That's Reggie Miller, crafty, and you can tell he studied. He gets to the line. But what do you shoot from the line? 16 or 17?
Yeah.
Shaq is still in the league. You see what I'm saying? Well, he ain't gonna make 16 out of 17, but he gonna shoot 17. You see what I'm saying? And that kills you right there because that means he's putting fouls on your players. So now Brooks got to sub, messing up rotations, messing up rhythms and stuff like that. And Trae was doing that all by himself. It's just, look, man, Capella, I feel, should be an all-star, 13 points, 14 rebounds. He's averaging 14. His shot blocking, he was coming out of everywhere, getting blocks and stuff. They're on the rise, man. It is what it is. I love the Rondo effect. I always felt last year with the Lakers, he was outside of LeBron and AD, he was the single most important person to help them win that championship. Because he played excellent basketball, man. He's one of the brightest basketball players I've been around and seen. And you could tell with the Hawks, once they got Russ ejected, you could tell going in, that was his mission. He was going, I'm going to get him, and he was barking that bill. He was getting that bill. I'm going to disrupt them, and then it's going to be easy. I should be on the bench real soon, icing my knees, and y'all young boys get in here and finish the game. You can tell, like, we ain't even going to waste time. We just going to get them up out of here, keep them moving. At least that's how I would be coming in. All right, we got the Wizards tomorrow, get them up out of there, keep them moving. You see what I'm saying? And it's sad it got to be that way. But on the positive side for the Wizards, I love what Alex Lane has been giving them since he's came. He's been solid and consistent with that. Garrison Matthews has been solid lately, coming off the bench, shooting. The bench, Atlanta won 34-27, but and that's part of Garrison Matthews and Lynn's production. That's what you think. So if I'm Brooks, I'm looking at playing them more because some of these other dudes you give a chance to, they don't deserve the minutes. It's just at that point. It is what it is. I'm going to play the best players. I don't care about feelings or whatnot because right now, we got to get a win somehow, dog. Y'all 3-12, 1-6 at home. It's like Raymond said, it is what it is. It's just a cycle. It's the same thing. and it's a defense. They have not corrected that whatsoever. And the problem is they don't have the athletes across the board and the toughness and the guys that are dedicated to the end to consistently defend. You see what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, Atlanta had 2 30-point quarters, and the third and fourth quarter was 28 and 27. Like how I grew up, allowed 25 points in the quarter was disgusting. It's like, dog, what are y'all doing? Like defense is like, man, we gonna hold you 20 below. So 100 is disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? The Wizards just allow teams to do whatever they want. They're not really taking anything away. And like Trae Young went off. If you're gonna do something, fine. If you can't stop Trae, take Capella out the game. Take Collins out the game. He got his average 17 and 8. Take one of them out. No, everybody came in and got their average and got the W. So it's just same old, same old. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's not too much to add, but one of the things that jump off the screen was the difference in athleticism between Atlanta's front court and Washington's.
Yes.
Like I'm talking about from the opening tip until the final buzzer, these two things are not the same. And they just kept rolling them things out there, boy. It was here Capella, hey, you go get a rest. Here comes Zongwu, you go get a rest. Here comes Collins, you go get a rest. The only dude who was unathletic was Gallo, and it doesn't even matter because he's next to a freakish athlete. Like, it was so bad, they switched. Usually Bill gets a big on him. He's like, bet, let's dance. I can do what I want. Capella's out there with them airplane wings tucked behind his back in his stance with no worries about anything because when I take these things out, like, oh, and then John Collins bouncing behind is waiting too.
And don't forget about the wings.
Already on you. Yes, they're wings. Don't
forget about them.
They're wings.
You got baby Kawhi. Baby Kawhi on the way. Reddish.
And the other thing with DeAndre getting hurt tonight, everyone didn't get a chance to see. I know we're aware, but the improvement he made from last year to this year offensively, he had one of those Kawhi updates this offseason.
Yes.
DeAndre Hunter went from, hey, I'm a 3-and-D guy. Look at my defense to whatever software they upgraded. It was ISO upgrades. Playing in the mid-range, one dribble pull, pump fake, got the fadeaways. Like, everything's comfortable. And again, we've been know Cam Reddish. We know what Cam Reddish could do on the offensive end. But I'm so encouraged by the fact that he's out there trying to strap just like DeAndre Hunter is. Again, in this league, we talk about all the times when you got those wings that can play both ends. Like Atlanta has a great roster. They just have a good roster. And like you said, Cardell, Ray, you mentioned Rondo's job. You trying to tell me that Rondo ain't over there putting battery in them little kids' backs. Go take this away. Go take that away. You already know what coach is telling you. He right up underneath there too. And that's the thing. He walked away off his second techno foul. Like, one, it's about time that you called me for 2 of them. And 2, job well done. Man went to the back, showered, ready to go. Kids did their job. Like, I did my job. Like, I mean.
And don't forget about Kevin Huerter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't even go off. That's 6'7". Solomon Hill. That's 6'6", 6'7". Hunter 6'8". Then you got Cam that's 6'9", wings that can move and multi-skilled. That's hard. They're interchangeable, man, and that's the difference, man. Like, I got to throw bodies at Bill. Yeah, that's what they do. I'm gonna throw bodies at you and weigh you down. And
every one of them bodies was bigger.
And more athletic than what they had.
Yeah.
More athletic than what they had on the wing.
And the thing that disturbs me is we already are bad with the defense, but you couldn't deal tonight with just the Trae Young Capella pick and roll. Bro, do you know how many pick and rolls you about to see between James, Kai, Kev come Sunday?
I don't even want to talk about that yet, man.
They need pick and rolls for this defense? Oh no,
I don't.
No, it's their turn.
Look, I'm not saying they need it, but you know.
Nah, you just in the way. It's take turns. Oh no, they in Barry Sanders mode. I don't need a fullback. Just give me the ball. I'm going to work.
They take turns. It's going to be worse because I don't know what you're going to be able to do about this. And this is what we were saying the other day when it felt like it was all bad news bears or whatever. There's no reason to go back down that road. But regardless of what you got on the floor, you had a chance. You cut that thing into single digits like twice tonight. And what happened? Trae Young walked down to the 2 of the most unbothered 3-pointers you've ever seen. And those are the pivotal moments in games. You get a stop there, you got a chance. You cut it to single digits. Then you do something like that. And he's playing for 3. So, okay, well, there goes that. Then you come down, empty possession, 3. Oh, well, that was fun. It doesn't take much.
And then, no disrespect, I gotta get on Brooks for this. Jordan Bell been giving you some impact. He been giving you some things.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Bertans playing 25 minutes? Gives you nothing. 0 for 7. And Bonga is playing 16 minutes and he's giving you nothing. And Wagner, who just came back, he 10. I know they've been there, but still, we're trying to get a win. Mo Wagner 10 minutes. He's giving you. He had donut literally. No points. He had 4 rebounds, but still. Jordan Bell is giving you stuff. He can double-digit rebounds, assists, scoring what he can. And he's playing limited minutes. Those guys playing damn near half the game ain't giving you nothing. They're not doing nothing on defense, and offensively, it's man, look.
Yep.
I don't even know what to say no more, dog. Like,
look, there's not even reason to keep prolonging this. But you guys got anything to add just from tonight? We know what it is. They got a night of rest, and then Brooklyn comes in here, and most of Brooklyn played tonight against OKC. Kev had the night off.
Oh shit!
Yeah, let everyone know. Brooklyn minus Kevin Durant played tonight. I know they were winning against OKC early, but you'll probably see Kevin come Sunday evening.
Yeah, they are big, 129 to 106.
Yep. And your reward is
Harden 25. Yeah, 25, 11 to 8, and Kyrie 23, 7 to 5. So yeah, and they lost to him before. So yeah, they're gonna be on some serious get back. They're gonna be on get back for real.
They
did
lose to him early. Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be on get back. Only thing I got left to add, man, go across the hall, knock on the door, ask the ball for some advice. I mean, he's still doing things. I mean, come on, he's still. I see them. Come on, can't hurt. Help. All the help. Need all the help you can get, baby.
Hey, look, I have to, and I know it's petty, but this tweet right here, man, this is what's going on tonight. This is how you know it's bad. If you didn't know it's bad, like a nice sign that things are bad.
What?
Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, oh damn, no. The disrespect, bro.
That's horrible. Like this is the level of streaks and whatnot we're at. And again, at some point, man, probably gonna have to kick in because it's 2021. We all stuck in the house. The joke's not gonna stop.
Social media era.
Social media is unforgiving. And 19 quote tweets. I'm probably gonna go down this rabbit hole later and see what the comments are because I'm me, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But y'all gotta figure this out, man. And if you don't, look, that black cloud, man, it gained another 3 feet today.
It's getting larger and larger by the day, man. Like that, boy.
Have y'all seen the guy at the top?
Man.
Yeah, man, it's crickets.
I forgot what he looked like.
I think there was a tweet tonight about something, patience, something.
Who said that?
I think that's a tweet I saw.
From
yeah.
He didn't have patience.
Oh man.
Look, man, just the messenger, folks. Want to thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you all have a great weekend. We'll check in with you guys once again on Sunday night, following the Wizards, Wizards Nets Part 2. We're going to see how that goes. You said what?
Yeah, you might not be able to say the score. This is a kid's show, man.
All right, yeah, y'all all won already. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all soon.